Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. If you want to join me on my live stream, I'm streaming my backup channel, Good Free Photos channel. That's in the description and the comments below. Check that out. I also have another channel, Crypto Daily Updates. It's one great update video encompassing all the great crypto news for today. That's also in the comments. Check those out. So the news for today on the recap is that Cardano is going to launch its Shelly Haskell testnet, the alpha version, on May 11th. This is one of the final steps before Shelly mainnet. They're going to do Shelly Alpha and then Shelly Beta and then Shelly Mainnet. The Alpha testnet is a closed version of the testnet that's restricted to major holders, friends, and family. And they'll launch that on May 11th. They'll be like the first ambassadors of the Alpha testnet to everyone else. So basically, like, they're just training these people to actually answer questions about the testnet. So IOHK and Charles himself will not actually have to spend time answering those questions, so they can keep developing on the technical side. So I think this is a pretty good idea. They're going to probably test this for a few weeks to see if there's any bugs. If there's no major bugs, they will move on to the beta testnet, which they'll invite everyone. And then after the beta testnet and all the bugs are worked out, they'll do Shelly Mainnet. So we're still kind of on schedule for Shelly Mainnet towards the end of June. Right now, in mid-May, we're actually going to the Haskell Testnet. We are done with the Byron reboot and we're moving on to the code on the Haskell. Hopefully there will be no problems and they'll actually be able to push this out towards the end of June, which is what everyone is actually looking for. So they are progressing very nicely, more slowly than many of us had hoped, but they are progressing very, very nicely towards the Cardano mainnet. The second thing I want to mention is that the majority of crypto holders actually favor crypto taxes. They do think there's going to need to be taxes and regulation. About 66% actually agree with taxation. I don't really agree with how they're taxing it. Like, taxing per transaction, especially on small transactions, is nearly impossible to keep track of. And in the report, CPAs did say that the most trouble that people had reporting was they didn't really have track of all their crypto transactions. So I really do think they need to change it to when you actually cash out rather than when you actually make every single individual trade, because that is very, very hard to track and it does cause pain for a lot of people and it does prohibit crypto from actually growing. Only about 10% said they're against taxes at all in all for crypto, and there's going to be a small percentage of people out there that's against taxes for everything. So you're not going to be able to change that. But most people are actually for taxes in cryptocurrency. They just don't agree with the way it's actually being done. So I know the anti-tax people are very, very loud, but they're not the majority. They are in the smaller minority. Most people do actually follow rules and regulations, and they want crypto to do the same thing to actually get mass adopted, and crypto will have to do that to get mass adopted. So I agree with the majority of people out there. The last thing is I want a HOLO chain update, and there has been one. People have actually been making apps on HOLO. No, their beta testnet is not out yet. The HOLO ports don't really do anything, but there is actually a toolkit for making dApps on HoloChain. Someone actually made Space Invaders. Why Space Invaders? Hell if I know, but hey, they made something, and they've made a couple of other dApps on HOLO as well. So it looks like the system's actually functional. They're still testing with the HOLO Fuel stuff. So the HOLO ports are still shiny boxes with blinking lights, unfortunately, right now. But they are actually going to test, they are actually moving along with development. And a lot of people actually got out of HoloChain with the shuffle. I got maybe 60,000 HOLO myself. I hope it actually does skyrocket. Don't put too much hope in it. I'm not going to buy any more. Most of what I bought was left over when the price was pretty low. And 60,000 is really not that much. I mean, essentially, it's I actually got donated a lot of the 60,000. I only bought maybe $10 myself back in the day. So I don't really care if I lose $10, but I really do hope it skyrockets to a penny. Skyrockets to a penny, that's kind of funny. I really do hope it reaches a penny so I can actually sell out and actually buy other coins. I don't hold too much hope for HOLO, but it looks like they are actually making some progress. Someone made Space Invaders on HoloChain. That's kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, hope it actually works. I definitely have my doubts, but I hope it actually works. So that is the news for today. That's for this update. Thank you and have a nice day.